So listen, I've been thinking about something for quite a while, and I don't know. I can't seem to come to an agreement with my spirit on this, so I thought to just put it out. So let me know what you think.
Before you spread gossip about somebody's life and their failures, remember
Actor Frederick Leonard reveals when he separated from wife Peggy Ovire after months of swirling rumors and social media speculation. Nigerian actor Frederick Leonard and his wife, actress Peggy, have finally addressed the ongoing conversation about their relationship. For days now, fans have been raising questions after noticing signs that all may not be well between the couple. The pair, who got married just 2 years ago after dating for over 7 years, appear to be going through a difficult time, and it's becoming harder to deny that a separation may have occurred. Many fans were initially shocked. After all, how do two people who spent over a decade knowing each other, dated for 7 years, and married for just 2 years suddenly fall apart? What could have gone wrong? Let's take a step back to the beginning of the love story. Peggy Ovire once spoke publicly during the traditional wedding about how deeply loyal and faithful Frederick has become throughout their relationship. According to her, he had never cheated on her, a rare quality, especially in the entertainment industry. She emotionally recalled that he had always stood up for her, even before the relationship began. She remembered a day on set when no one noticed she was having a rough time, except Frederick. The single act of kindness sparked a bond that would eventually blossom into a relationship. Over the years, Peggy remained one of Frederick's biggest supporters. She repeatedly stated how much she believed in his dreams, stayed by him through financial struggles, breakups, and growth period. At one point, she even said she didn't marry Frederick because he had money. She married him because she saw the potential in him and believed in his future. Yet, despite this foundation, cracks began to show. During that same wedding speech, Peggy mentioned something that many fans overlooked. She described Frederick as very controlling. At the time, it was said as a joke, and most people brushed it off. But now, some believe it was a clue that might have been a serious issue brewing behind the scene. As rumors began to swirl in early 2025, fans noticed that the couple stopped posting about each other on social media. On Frederick's birthday, Peggy failed to acknowledge it publicly, something highly unusual given their history of public display of affection. Even more curious, Frederick was seen vacationing alone in Mauritius, while Peggy attended a wedding in Akwa Ibom, also alone. Those who followed their relationship closely knew there was a red flag, as the couple has always vacationed together and supported each other's events. This fueled the speculation that they had gone their separate ways, and while neither of them has come out to confirm a legal divorce, it is now widely accepted that Frederick and Peggy are currently separated. Sources close to the couple claimed that Frederick's allegedly controlling nature and trust issues became too overwhelming. Some even describe his behavior as narcissistic, suggesting that the authoritative traits he displayed in his movie roles are actually a reflection of his real-life personality. However, these are allegations, and it's important to know that Frederick himself has not addressed those claims directly. Still, fans are heartbroken. Many rooted for them not just because of their public love story, but because of the resilience they show after dating on and off for years, breaking up multiple times, and always finding their way back to each other. People believe their marriage would be different, that perhaps their struggle before marriage had prepared them to weather the storm of marital challenges. Peggy, in her wedding speech, said she would never cheat on Frederick and would always be the crown on her head. She praised him for his spirituality, how he prays daily, and inspires her to get closer to God. She even said she knew Frederick had a girlfriend when they first met, but she looked past it because she believed in his future and he knew he would make it. The touching moment, one that convinced many that their union was rock solid. So what changed? Some fans believe the issue might also be tied to the pressure of starting a family. The couple, now in their late 30s and early 40s, have yet publicly announced having children. Could that have added the stress to relationship? It's possible, but nothing has been confirmed by either party. Right now, the most accurate description of their status is separated. Whether they will proceed with a formal divorce remains to be seen. I hope that given their long history and deep emotional connection, they will find a way to reconcile again. After all, they've broken up several times in the past and always found their way back. But others argue that when a couple breaks up, that often before marriage, it's usually a warning sign. They believe that the pattern of breaking up and making up is emotionally exhausting and not a healthy foundation for marriage. The argument is that love alone isn't enough. there are unresolved issues like control, trust, or communication problem. What do you think? Can Frederick Leonard and Peggy Ovire save their marriage? Should they? One thing for sure, whatever decision they make is their private journey. As fans, we can only respect it and hope that they find peace, healing, and happiness, whether that's together or apart. Frederick Leonard and Peggy Ovire were once Nollywood golden couple, admired, celebrated, and envied. Their love story inspired many, showing us a softer side to the fast-paced, often complicated world of celebrity relationship. From their heartwarming public speeches to quiet moments of support behind the scenes, they gave us hope that true love could survive, even under the harsh spotlight of fame. But now, with rumors of separation turning into undeniable reality, what's left is sobering reminder that marriage is more than public declaration and pretty pictures. It's a commitment that requires patience, sacrifice, and above all, understanding. Maybe they grew apart. Maybe the pressure was just too much. Maybe the very thing that brought them together has pulled them apart. We may never know the full story, and perhaps we don't need to know. What matters is that two people who once chose each other are now choosing peace, growth, and clarity, even if it means walking different paths. For their fans, this is heartbreaking, but for Frederick and Peggy, it might just be a turning point, not an ending, but a reset, a chance to rediscover themselves individually. So instead of pointing fingers or speculating on what went wrong, maybe we should just wish them healing. Guys, and that's the gist. The love story between Frederick Leonard and Peggy Ovire, once a fairy tale that inspires so many, is now clouded by uncertainty. From dating for over 7 years to finally tying the knot in a dreamy wedding, no one expected this couple to be facing separation just 2 years into their marriage. Their love story reminds us that even the strongest bonds can be tested, and even the most admired couple can struggle behind closed doors. Peggy once called Frederick her best friend, her protector, and the man who never cheated on her. She stood by him when he had nothing, and he, in return, promised to spoil her and led her spiritually and love her endlessly. But somewhere along the line, love may have not been enough. Whether it was pressure, personality clashes, or unspoken battles, we may never fully know. What we do know now is that relationships are complex, and for those in the public eye, even more so. Social media shows the highlight, but it rarely reveals the sacrifice, the misunderstanding, the compromises, or the plan. Sometimes two people love each other deeply but still need to walk separate paths to find peace, growth, and clarity. So, what happens next for Frederick and Peggy? Only time will tell. They will find their way back to each other again, as they have done in the past, or has the chapter finally closed for good. Either way, we wish them healing strength and the courage to choose what's best for their individual happiness. Everyone watching, thank you for staying with us. If you've ever experienced a love that didn't work out, know this: your story isn't over. Separation doesn't always mean failure. Sometimes it's just redirection. Make sure to subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, and leave a comment below with your thoughts. Do you believe Frederick and Peggy can still work things out again? Or do you think this is truly the end? Anyways, thank you for watching. Until the next time, stay kind, stay hopeful, and never stop believing in your love, even when it hurts. Bye.